shifting my mind to get around you.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Catmanjoe and welcome back to another brand new video. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again on the Marvelous Empire server, guys, or as it's well known, the Firestone Empire City. And today I'm joined by, once again, Young Bros. I am also joined by TSB, but he's currently not going to be with us for this part of the video. Same with Cupcake even. I'm also joined by Kiwi Gamer and Alexis. And today, guys, we're going to be doing something pretty wicked. So let me just show you guys what we've been doing. So if you guys haven't seen the last video or haven't really been keeping up to date with the channel, you probably won't know this. But in the last video, I think it was episode 3. Well, I know it's episode 3. We actually ended up spending hours building this, guys, the city center. Now, this is Firestone Empire City Center. And the thing looked amazing, guys. We love the look of this and it just looks amazing. Now currently we're kind of in the process of still making the shops and getting everything up and running with businesses and stuff, guys, but we've decided that we're not really going to record that because some of the businesses have already been built maybe in Firestone Kingdom, such as the police station or the school, etc, etc. If you see my last series, it'd be kind of boring to have to rewatch me doing it all again in this series. So what we plan on doing, guys, is doing episodes of us building new businesses that you haven't seen us build before, but not right now. So for today's episode, though, guys, we're going to be doing something completely different, not business related, guys. Today's episode revolves around food. Now, since this is episode 4, guys, by episode 5 we'll be going into difficulty. When it hits difficulty, obviously, you're going to need food, and all the residents or the people that stay inside the Firestone Empire City will also need food as well, because, you know, they can't live without food. The food will also help supply, I suppose, the businesses as well, so the businesses are kind of related to it. But the food is a really necessary and main key factor that we're going to need, guys. So what we decided to do, guys, is for today's video, we've decided to build the farm. Now, we're not going to build a lot of different farms. We're just going to be building one mega farm, and then hopefully in the future we're going to do more videos of us building mega farms in this district of the world. Now, we came to a conclusion, guys, that the idea of us building it inside the city was a little bit impractical. We couldn't really do it because if you guys look, the whole area here, we've got more than enough space to build it itself, but it kind of would be stupid to build it here. If you think about it logically, building it inside the city would limit our room to building more new buildings or skyscrapers or shops or houses or whatever. So we decided we're not going to build it actually inside the kingdom itself. Or sorry, not inside the kingdom. We're not going to build it inside the city limits itself. We're actually going to build it outside of it, guys. So where we're going to be building it is actually between the sand biome that's in between my city and obviously the sand biome. There's another like mini sand biome, I don't know what to call it, but it's a little mini island. Now as you can see, someone's building some diamond stuff over there. I think it's probably going to be a beacon for us to take this down, but that's where we're going to be building it, guys. So today we're going to be building the wheat farm, guys. That's hopefully what we're going to be building, a wheat, carrot or potato farm. One of those three. I think it'll probably be a wheat because it's more renowned for being the most popular kind of food, and it does, you know, restore the most amount of health. I don't believe baked potatoes do. They restore health, but just not as much. But guys, where we decided to build it is right here, because if you guys look on the map, you guys can see we're technically in the middle of the area. We're technically in the middle of the sand biome, and we're also in the middle of the kingdom, guys. Or I keep saying kingdom, sorry guys, little mistake there. But we're in the middle of the Ep.4 Heights, the apartments, and the city. So it's pretty much perfect. So our plan today, guys, is to start flattening off this entire hill, reuse all the dirt and get more dirt that we got from the city from flattening off the other hill when we were building the massive skyscraper. Use all this dirt to make a massive, maybe 100 by 100 square. I'm guessing these guys will probably want to do something big, which so do I. And then we're going to build a massive, hopefully automatic wheat farm and start getting some of that good bread that we need to be able to eat, guys. So yeah, let's get right into today's video. Alright guys, so we are back. Now we're actually back on this little mini island that we're actually going to turn into the farming district of the world. Now we're just going to really just record us kind of, you know, just doing this, guys. Just kind of taking this hill down and then maybe even flattening off the landing and some extra land on so we can make this, you know, big enough for a farm. Now, while we're doing this, Kiwi's here, so Kiwi, you can say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say aloha. But we're also joined by Young Bros, but Young Bros can't actually speak right now, but he's playing as well. But yeah guys, so let me explain. So when I say farming district of the world, I can have a little imagination idea. I've got a little bit of an idea in my mind where I want things to go with this land. Now, we're not going to be here 24/7, me and the rest of the guys. You know, we're going to be recording other things in the city or doing other stuff in the city quite a lot of the time. But in certain episodes, say every like couple episodes, we're going to head back here and we're just going to record us maybe building farms, like mega ones and all that kind of stuff in the farming district of the world. I think I've already explained, but I do plan on building a bridge over the sea to the opposite island from me. Which is the sand biome island, which is where we plan on building maybe another town or another city. You guys may see that in the next episode. I'm not too sure when we want to start that up. I do want to do it really soon, but it really just depends when me, Debus, and Young Bros can kind of get around to doing that. And Liam, if I was you, I'd probably suggest filling that area in with sand first before we mine it out. Like maybe just, I don't know, yeah, just quickly. But yeah, guys. So my idea is this, right? Now I don't know if anyone else can just imagine this, right? But you know, if you're someone who's watching this series right now and you're at home, you know, you're sitting on the couch, you're sitting on your bed, you're lying down. I don't know what you're doing. Okay, try and imagine this. So we have this part over here, which is Del Pio. Then we've also got this part over here where a new city is going to be. But in between this area, we have just plenty of ocean. The ocean is one of those things that takes up so much room in the world that I really want to like use it for something productive. I want to use the ocean just as much as I use the land, and doing so, I'll be able to have so much more extra room in the like actual land over there in the city or in the town or whatever we're going to do, guys. It'll be so much more useful. Now, imagine this. You come across here from a big bridge, and then on the side all you see is this, a few farms. You've got one big wheat farm, which is going to be here obviously, one big automatic wheat farm that can be automatically harvested even, but it has to be planted manually, which is why we're doing this as well, because it gives players a job. Then, you know, beside it, say we've got a carrot version of that, potato, beetroot, you know, every kind of farm that can really be planted and grown. Then we also have a sugarcane farm that's automatic completely though, rather than like needing people to harvest it. Then we also have a cactus farm that's automatic. We have maybe a bean farm as well, like the actual beans that you get from the jungle. What's the name of them? Kiwi, do you know the name? What is it? The name?
Yes, I know. I know. We call it, like, people call them the bean machine, like you just did.
Yeah, bean machine.
Some people call them like this funny redstone contraption that I made, and others like me, I just call them a masterpiece.
Well, they are a masterpiece. But what do you actually call the name? What's the name of the actual bean that you get from the cocoa bean, isn't it? Cocoa bean, that's it. So we're gonna basically be making massive cocoa bean farms, and like Kiwi said there, you know, I plan on maybe calling each farm, like, cause I want to do a video on us building each kind of farm, and whether it be a cactus farm, sugarcane, bean, watermelon, pumpkin. I forgot about watermelon, pumpkin. Nether war, anything kind of thing, any kind of farming like thing, because I love farms. I think I've stressed this a lot in Minecraft. Farming is one of my most favorite things to do in a game, and it's just one of those awesome little things that you can do as well, which is awesome. But I do want to make separate videos on each one of these, so expect that. All the episodes that are going to come to this channel from this series, expect that to be one of them, or, you know, not one of them, quite a few of them. There's going to be a lot of farming videos because, you know, we're building a city, guys. Yeah?
Hey, Catman.
What's
I
up?
guess you could just call them a tutorial as well.
No, in a way they are. TSB sleeping in a bed. Are you serious, TSB? Right now.
Oh, wow.
TSB sleeping in a bed, guys.
Really good. Don't worry. That's like the best content you can do on YouTube, you know.
Is he gonna keep doing it? Do I have to kick him? Is he gonna keep doing it? If he better stop. Oh my god. No.
Wait a minute, I'll text
That's
him.
it. I'm done. I'm kicking him. Here we go. Perfect. There we go. We can just do this, everybody. For everyone watching, this is how you fix this.
Do that.
Just now, man. Just leave him. He just lost all his privileges. Lol. But yeah, guys. So as I was saying, just imagine it though. There's gonna be, you know, the main part of the city, which is gonna be over there. You know, not the main part of the city itself, which is gonna be over there. There's gonna be shops. There's gonna be everything over in the main part of the city. Then you're gonna be able to cross the ocean and come to the littler towns, maybe, because there's gonna be quite a few, you know, miniature towns all over this map. And those will all have different things in them, and all have other players staying in them as well, more like chilled out parts of the world. Then you'll also have the farming district. Honestly, guys, I've got so many plans for this series, it's unreal, and this is just one of those big ones that really I just can't wait to do, guys, 100%. But right, so what I think I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to stop talking, stop yabbering on even, and I'm going to take a minute to kind of just completely flatten this off. It's basically already done though, guys. We're going to completely flatten it off, find its center, and then we're going to work ahead from there and kind of try and make it 100 by 100 square, because that's our plans. We want to make 100 by 100 plots of land that are each going to be able to hold one kind of farm. So, you know, 100 there, 100 there, 100 there, you know, etc, etc. You guys get the drift. You guys know what I'm saying. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in a second once we've done that, and yeah, see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so we're back. Now we've actually completely cleared off this entire hill, and it took a little bit longer than we expected, but it is down, guys. So now we need to start marking out our 100 by 100 bit of land, so for like basically where we're going to build this farm. Now we kind of are coming to a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of a bad predicament. Basically, I don't know if 100 will go all the way back to the end, like the edge of the earth way all the way back here. I don't know. What do you guys think? Way back here?
100 blocks isn't that far in Minecraft for some reason, but okay.
Well, yeah, we'll see. That's the thing. But like, I know technically it'll be 101 because it'll be 100 from here. So the way we're gonna do this, guys, we're gonna have 50 blocks here. All right. Oh, let me just do this one. Sorry. Let me just get rid of this. Hold on. Then we're gonna have another like that. There we go. Okay. So what we're gonna do, guys, is this one right here where, you know, Liam's standing right there. I'm gonna go 50 blocks out from here. Ta-da! I'm gonna go 50 blocks out from here though. Okay. Right. So no one add on to this or do anything. Okay. So I'm going to go 50 blocks like this. There you go. Now, if this is correct and this works correctly, basically, guys, what should happen is this should be 51 blocks away from the middle, or 50 blocks even, okay? Then all I've got to do is go on the other side and go 50 as well, and then that's us. We basically just have to square it off, and then that's it. We've got basically our exact estimate on how much room we have to build this farm. So let me just keep going out this way. I do want to just say though, for us filling in the land and doing all that stuff and getting all the dirt, that's going to be kind of a bit of a more of a boring process. So what we plan on doing is probably skipping ahead through that, kind of like not letting you guys see it, because it will be a little bit boring. Okay, 100 takes us out to here, which is pretty far actually. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a remarkable bit of room right there. Okay, right, whoever's going this way, are you sure you're counting to 100?
Got me.
Yeah, you're like freaking Kiwi.
I'm just going to 64, then counting from there.
Okay, wait, what? Right,
I just used a 64 stack of dirt.
Why didn't you just get like 50 dirt though, and then do it like that? So then you know how much you place, because you'll have only 50, so eventually when you place it all, you'll run out. That's what I'm doing. Right, that's me currently, there we go. I've only got 23 more pieces. So if this is correct, what will happen is it should all be a perfect square once we connect all this with dirt. And then that'll be us, guys. We'll be able to put our cobblestone wall or our fence around this place. I'm thinking a wood fence would look a lot nicer though. But we'll be able to basically put our entire wood fence all the way around this, and then that'll be us. We'll have a 100 by 100 perfect bit of land basically for our farm. And then it's technically just building the farm that's going to be the next obstacle. So there we go. I'm just going to go, I'm actually going to, you know, use the rockets. Where's my rockets? I've got some chilling around somewhere. So let me just go try and grab some here, guys. Hold up. There we go. We'll use this one here. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, so I'm okay. Right, let me just turn around. So I'm looking up from up here, right? We have got an incredible amount of room. Kiwi, you went too far, by the way. But we have got an incredible amount of room for our farm, guys. This is actually quite considerably, like, this is a lot of room. Like, if you look at this here, this is quite a lot of room. So now what we need to do, guys, is completely connect this all together, build a massive square dirt, pretty much, a massive dirt square, guys, then put a big fence around it, and that'll be us. We'll know how much space exactly we have and how much we'll have to build all this stuff. So we'll see you guys once we've done that, and yeah, let's get to work, guys. Alright guys, so we are back. Now after a few hours of hard work, we have finally managed to fill in all the area, guys. So currently we managed to do the map. We've exactly got a 100 by 100 square here. But there is a little bit of a problem. Now, the thing is, we do want to put a fence or a wall of some sort. I'm going to really discuss with the guys what they think we should have, if it should actually just be a proper wall, so players can't really get over it, or if it should just be an average little fence, like a wooden fence that goes around it, so players can see what's inside, but they'll know not to go inside the place. As you guys can see, this is it here, and on the map, it makes a tremendous difference. You can see how much room this definitely takes up. It is a lot of room, obviously, guys, but it is going to be worth it. Now, before we do really anything, we're going to have to work on this, guys. This is how the farms are going to look. We're going to have, like, farms. The water is going to be exactly right about where Dylan and me are right here. The water is going to be here. A lever is going to hit, and then it's all going to flow all the way down here, harvesting all the crops, guys. But there's a little bit of a problem, so let me explain. The thing is with the farm, currently, like, with this design, it currently just about, like, it's just about perfect, but it isn't really. So, what we're going to have to do is we're going to probably have to make this a little bit higher. Make it perfect. Oh wow! Make this perfect, basically, guys. So we can make it so you land down here almost perfectly, and the water flows down 100% perfectly, guys. So for the next, I know, a little while, we're gonna have to redesign this kind of like square here, and fix it up until we're pretty much ready, and we pretty much know it's perfect to build the farms, guys. So I'll see you in a second once Liam stopped crying, and once we are back, and once we probably even started building the farm. See you guys in a second. Now we've actually just had to skip onto our creative world, the creative Minecraft builds world. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this if you have watched my building series, but we've just had to do kind of a little miniature version just to make sure this will work, guys. And we've had to double check everything, and after we have, hopefully this will work 100%, which we did just check and it does, but we're just showing it on camera here. As you guys can see, all the crops will be pushed down by the water all the way down to the very bottom, like where Liam is, and Liam, shamefully enough, just lost all his crops. Then they'll be sorted and flung all the way down into a chest down here, guys, where basically they'll be left, and then we can take the seeds out to replant and continue growing and planting and growing and planting, guys. Now, the best thing about this machine that I love the most, and I think this is the greatest thing, is it's so simple. It uses only really just pistons that are non-sticky, which are really easy to make and obtain, a little bit of redstone, and that's really it, guys. Just dirt and water. Like, what else would you really need? Of course, you need the seeds and stuff, but other than that, that's really it, guys. Now, obviously, the version that we're about to build is on a much larger scale. This one has only got 3 stages. 1, 2, and 3. The one that we're about to build has got 14 of these big stages, 14 of these going high. Then at the very top it's got one of these miniature stages like this, and that's only on one big row. And then we're going to have an extra 10 of them across, so we're going to have what, 140 stages? I think, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to have 140 stages, guys, of just these. 140 of these. Now, if you don't know as well how much space these things take up, these are 7 by 8. 8 wide, 7 long. Which means, I don't know how much math that is actually, technically. I don't know. Can someone do the math quickly? But mathematically, I'm pretty sure that's a decent amount of wheat if you guys think about it. 7 by 8 or 7 times by 8. Oh, Liam's getting his calculator.
We will do proper calculations.
We'll do the proper calculations.
Right, so
7 times by 8
So,
7
times 8.
8
Okay.
is 56.
56. So we'll be getting 56 pieces of wheat just from each one of these squares, and then times that by 140 because we're gonna have 140 of these squares.
Times 140.
Oh,
7,840.
Jesus. So guys, we're gonna be getting 7,840 wheat every time we harvest this. Now, if we divide that by 3, Liam, if you can,
Okay, divide it by 3.
how much?
Right, it says 2. Well, I'm just going to read you the numbers. So it's obviously it's like 2,613.3333.
Yeah, that would just be the point three. Forget the point 3333. So 2,000 pieces of 2,000 loaves of bread we'll be able to get from this one machine when it harvests, when it gets fully harvested just once. Now, this is obviously speculating the fact that the machine itself works perfectly. You know, the sorting system works perfectly, and that we actually harvest it once all the crops in the entire 140 slots have fully grown. But if we do that, we will be able to make 2,000 pieces of bread, guys, which is, I think, is a pretty impressive amount, and that'll definitely feed our city for a while. I think we can keep 1,000 of that for the city, and we can keep the other 1,000 for sale and sell that on the market to all the other servers. But yeah, guys, so we're now going to leave the creative world because there's a lot of stuff here that we're just kind of looking at to get inspiration for our world. We're going to leave this place, we're going to head back on the map, and we're going to start building these machines. So we'll see you guys on there once we're actually building them. See you all in a second. Alright guys, so now we're actually back inside our main place, guys. We're back at the area here, and we're back just in the area where the farm's going to be. Now currently we're at a little bit of a predicament, even where there's a little bit of a situation or problem. Now for me personally, guys, I want this farm to make as much wheat and as much carrots or whatever food it's going to have in it as possible. You know, I think it's only necessary and it's only clever to think that the more it produces, obviously, the more money we earn inside the server. It also feeds more people, it also helps our server keep running, and it also gives players a job and a purpose, as always, and that's our main point of Firestone, guys. The whole series of Firestone is to give players a purpose. But we have a little bit of a problem. Now, there isn't something major, isn't something that's going to really affect us massively, but it will affect the amount that we'll actually produce or the amount that we'll get. And this is it, so let me explain. So basically, guys, these are the big platforms here. These are the ones that are 8 by 7. Now, currently we've actually not got 15 of them, but we've only got 13 because we only went up so high. But if we go too high, if we go up 2 more, what will happen is we'll have enough room then for 15. But it just means basically all these things will keep going down, and they'll basically go down into the water level, which may be a little bit of a problem, a little bit of a situation that we're not really up for. But I think it may still be worth it, honestly, guys, to give those extra 2 little ones. You do not understand how much of an improvement that helps us. You know, that means we got 15 times by 10, and then we can just add up all the numbers, and we know exactly how much wheat we should be getting every time it harvests, or harvested. I know what's the right word for it, I don't know. But we should know how much wheat we'll be getting, guys, and it just makes our lives a little bit easier. Now, as I said, it's not exactly mandatory, we don't have to, and by all rights, it may just, you know, waste more time of us doing it, maybe, but honestly, guys, I don't care, and I don't think the others do either. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to have to go 1, 2, and this now will be the level that will basically be for all our redstone stuff, like our pistons, our water, and all that kind of stuff, etc., etc., guys. And then what I have got to do now, guys, is from this, I've got to go an extra 5, going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and I've got to drop by, you know, I've got to drop down by 1, and then go 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, all the way down to the bottom, guys, until we've actually got the right math, and until we've got 13, or sorry, not 13, until we've got 15 of these big platforms, guys. And once we've done that, then we need to build the fence going all the way around the place, and we also need to go all the way out with them until we have exactly 10. We can do more than 10, but I think 10 is, you know, just the perfect amount. We don't really need any more, because honestly, guys, bread is one of those materials that is useful to have, but you will not be using it all the time, obviously, in the city. The game's only going to be an easy or normal, so you won't really need bread all that much, but it will still be useful to have to supply to shops, guys. So here's what we're going to do. For now, guys, we're going to just kind of do our own thing. We're not going to really record as much, but we're going to kind of just do our own thing. I was actually building the platforms, perfecting the design, getting all completely 100% done almost, and then once we're going into maybe putting in the redstone or building the things around it, I know I'll do a little update video to show you guys us placing maybe the water and the pistons and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, until we do that, that's pretty much it for now, guys. The next part of the video you're going to see is probably going to be us maybe finish all these platforms, and yeah, maybe moving on to actually getting the farm ready to be used. So I'll see you guys all in a minute, or I'll see you guys on a second, I suppose, for you guys. For us, it'll be like 10-20 minutes, maybe in an hour, who knows. And yeah, guys, we'll see you all pretty soon, so see you all soon. Alright, guys, so after a ton longer, guys, not a ton longer, but after, I don't know, maybe an hour, I don't know, how long was it? I think about an hour, and we finally got it done, guys. Not even got it done, sorry, that's the wrong expression. We finally got a template of it done, guys. Now, again, we have managed to somehow overestimate and make them bigger than they're supposed to be. I'm going to explain how in a minute, but let me just show you guys this place from up top. So let me just go up here and then turn around. So guys, what you're about to look at is something that is just too big, but this, guys, is okay, my electro just broke. Wow, perfect timing. But basically, guys, what you're looking at right now, basically, guys, or what you were looking at there, was the farm, guys. This is the mega farm, or the wheat titan. I think we're gonna call it the wheat titan or the megalodon wheat farm. I know what the hell we're gonna call it, guys. I'm still not, you know, exactly 100% with a name. But wow, this place is really, guys, becoming unreal. I've had to get a few more people in to help me, so big shout goes to them. That's R-Rated Adam and Piggyback11. D-Bus sits here obviously with me, Young Bros is still. And let me just fly back up here if we can. Hold on, let me just give me a second, guys, so I can really just show you this. Now, Young Bros just done the math, and so did we, or so did I as well, and we've actually just managed to calculate how much exactly we will be making. And we overestimated, guys. We kind of underestimated, and we managed to build more than what we really needed to, which is why there's this, guys. So what you're looking at now, rather than 15 miniature rows, or sorry, 15 rows on each side, there's actually 17 now, which isn't, like, obviously there's 2 extra, which wasn't supposed to happen. But we're not counting these as rows, we're just counting the big ones here. So there's 17 of these bad boys, 1, you know, 2, 3, all the way down to 17. And then you've got to, you know, times that by 11. Then once you get that number, which is around about 100 and something, you have to times that by 56, because that's how many pieces of wheat you'll get out of every one of these squares. You know, the 8x7s, you'll get 56 pieces of wheat. So you times the 11 times by 17, you times that by 56, and then you get the number of how much we'll be making, guys. If you haven't done the calculations already, and then you divide that by 3. But if you haven't done the calculations already, it's something over 10,000, guys. So we're going to be making 10,000 pieces of wheat every single time this one big farm here is harvested, guys. Which is, that honestly on its own is believably just too much, I think. But it's still a lot and still perfect. Basically, like, meaning about how much we'll be making if you do divide that by 3. We'll go round about, I think it was 3,490 pieces of wheat, pieces of bread we'll be making. So that's a good 3,500 pieces of bread we'll be getting just from this one thing harvesting at once, which is honestly, guys, incredible. Now the thing is, guys, we're not too sure how long it's going to take us to completely finish this and then add in all the water, because that's what we still got to do. Then we've got to add in the pistons, you know, hoe and then plant, and then, you know, do some, you know, security tests. Not security, we've got to do some tests after we've hoed all the land. Then we have to plant, and then we have to build a storage system at the bottom. There is honestly, guys, a lot to do. We've also had to extend our land out by maybe an extra 20 blocks because we didn't have enough when it finally came all the way down. So yeah, guys, we are using a lot of room, but this is going to be completely worth it, guys. But anyway, I just want to give you guys a little quick update video. So I am probably by the next clip you're about to see, we're probably going to be either finished or somewhat near finished. So if we are finished, don't be shocked, guys. And yeah, guys, I can't wait for you guys to see us once it's finished. So I'll see you guys in a second once we've done that, or see you guys in about an hour once we finished it. So see you guys soon. Alright, guys, so we are back now, guys. Before I actually show you this, I just want to just say this little quick message, guys. This video took a whole entire day to record, guys. A whole day. Well, it wasn't really a whole day in general. It probably took half a day. In total, probably around about 12 hours to 13, maybe even 14 hours at max. But let me explain how, guys. So basically, the clips that you guys just watched were from yesterday. This is the very next day now. I've actually had to record again because I didn't manage to finish it. I was up till about 2 or 3 a.m. working on it, and I was like, you know, I gotta head to bed. I gotta get some sleep. I can't record all night. You know, it isn't even a weekend yet, so I don't want to be up all night keeping everybody in my house awake. But guys, I just want to say thank you to everybody who helped. You know who you are. But quick shout goes to Young Bros, TSB, that's terrible, D-Bisset, and Piggyback, and everyone else who did help. I'm forgetting names, I know I am. and R-rated Adam, of course, and the few other people that helped. I just want to say thank you to them for helping, guys. As I said, this was a project that didn't just take an hour to build. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people criticize my videos, or criticize at least these videos, because I call them a let's play series, when in all honesty it really isn't a full let's play, because I use the creative dupe glitch to get my items to build the stuff that I have. And I've had to explain this on more than several occasions, that I do understand everyone's pain. I understand everyone's frustration, that I don't do all this stuff here. I haven't built this all 100% legitly, in a way, because I have used a creative dupe glitch, or a dupe glitch in general. But if you sit down for a second and just imagine how long it must take to build these things in survival, then you like, imagine for me to build this skyscraper that I'm standing on right now, guys. The other day, we spent an entire day plus the whole night till about 4 a.m. building it, and that was with all the materials and everything. So imagine if we had had to go collect those materials as well, guys. The amount of time it would have took would have been tripled, and you guys won't be able to see such good videos, and that's the only problem. Sometimes you have to make a sacrifice between having to do it the whole legit way or making a good video. It's the thing is, if I do it the whole legit way, guys, as I said, it will just take me so much longer to record videos. I might not even be able to really record one of these episodes a week, or two of these episodes a week. I might only be able to record one, because to collect all the resources and then build it, guys, the time it must take is unbelievable. I've done it before, but never for recording purposes, because I just knew it would take too long. But anyway, guys, getting off that project, or getting off that subject, as I said, this build did take us a while, even though we had all the materials. We still haven't fully 100% completed it, guys, but we got it to the point where it is complete. All that needs to be added now is the seeds and a little bit the rest of the land to be fully hoed, and for the dropper system and for where the items will fall down after they've been collected to be collected. And that's only two things that need to really be built. But I just didn't manage to build them, guys. But I did want to show you guys it before I end the video, because I know everyone's been waiting for this moment. So let me just show you guys. Now, this build itself, I have a calculator in fact in front of me, so I'm going to get that in a second to actually tell you guys how much wheat this thing will produce, and how much seeds it will produce, and then how much bread it will produce even. As you guys can see, this is it here on the map. This thing is just huge, guys. You can honestly see how big this thing is, just at a wall. But you can actually just see how just humongous this thing is, guys. Honestly, the amount of room that this thing takes up is unbelievable. This is exactly 100 wide, 101 blocks wide, I'm pretty sure, and in length is about 120 blocks, guys. So you can just imagine, this took us a while to do, guys. It really did, honestly. So this is why I hope you guys do appreciate this build, and I hope you guys do like it as well, because we really did work hard on this for you guys. So let me just go down and activate the water to show you guys how this will work. So basically, guys, if you guys can imagine this when it's fully done, the way this will work is all this land will be hold, all of them here. And once they're all hold, guys, the simple part is this: once they're all hold, all the crops are planted. Once all the crops fully grow, then it's just simple as hitting the lever, guys. When you hit the lever, all the crops are then harvested. All the wheat, all the seeds, everything get picked up because the water pushes them, and all the wheat and the seeds and all that kind of stuff gets pushed all the way down to the bottom, where it'll fall into one big hole, and then it'll get pushed across right down to a dropper system, where it'll get sorted out and put into chests, guys. So let me just show you how this will work. We open up all of these, and as you guys can see, there's a wolf over there. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf. But as you guys can see here, this is how it works. This is honestly unbelievable. You guys can see it right there. It is huge, and the amount of water that has to pour out just to get all the items and stuff at the very bottom is crazy, guys. It is kind of useful as well, though, because there's obviously animals and wolves and pigs and stuff up here, so it's handy that it kind of just pushes them away. It is one of those useful little things about the machine. But as you guys can see, this is honestly just a beast of a machine. It honestly is, guys. Now, I'm going to do the math really quickly just to tell you guys how much we will be making. Now, we already kind of told you guys all for the video how much we're kind of estimating that it'll make, and then we did do the full hardcore amount of math on how much it actually does make, guys. And when you hear this is the part that's really quite shocking even to me, because I was pretty surprised that it'd make this much. So first of all, to do the math, we need to kind of estimate, or we need to add on all the stuff that, like, all the littler things. Okay, so let's add on these parts here. Now, there's 11 of each squares in each row, but for the top ones, which are 5 by 8, so we have to do 8 5s, which is 40, but 40 times by 11. So let's do the first math. 40 times by 11. All right, now that equals 440, right? Now that's how much wheat, like, we'll get 440 pieces of wheat from just these top layers, just like the smallest top layer rows of like dirt, the 5 wide smallest top rows all the way to the very end. Now we have 11 times by 17, because there's 17 of these big rows and there's 11 long. So let's do the math on that. So 11 times by 17, that equals 180. Alright, and then you have to times that again by 56, because there's 56 like squares here. 56 pieces of wheat come off every one square, so times that by 56, and that equals 10,472. Now we have to also add on our 440, so 440. There you go, guys. So the final math, and this is exactly perfect and correct, the amount of wheat exactly that we'll be getting from this machine, guys, will be 10,912 pieces of wheat. Now if you divide that by 3, that's exactly how much we'll get in bread, obviously, so let's divide that by 3. And if you divide it, obviously there's a lot of 0.3333333, but it doesn't really matter about that, guys. In bread we'll get 3,637 pieces of bread, guys, which, wow, that is a mouthful to say and just a mouthful to like understand. Like, guys, we're gonna get 10,000 pieces of wheat, which is unbelievable. That is a lot of double chests full. And we're also going to get obviously 10,000 seeds as well, of course, because you know you get at least one seed for every one fully grown thing, so that's 10,000 seeds, or 20,000 seeds after there's doubles. And we're going to get 3,000 loaves of bread, guys, which is unbelievable. And I just can't wait to be munching this, guys, and getting a nice big I can pick out on all the bread that we're going to get from this machine, guys. But anyway, I'm going to end the video here, guys, because that's me showed you the machine. I just want to say, as always, thank you guys for watching today's video. If you guys did go to enjoy it, please be sure to drop a like, guys. It only takes a second and it helps out the channel and the video a lot. Just honestly, drop a like just in general, guys. It means a lot. Share this video, do what you guys have to do, because this did take so long to make, guys, and we hope you all love it. As I said, this is one of those big redstone machines and farming machines that I've never really seen someone build on this scale. So it's awesome to be able to finally show you guys me building one of my amazing automatic big farms. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe. I upload daily videos much like this, but with more tips, tricks, tutorials, and glitches. And yeah, guys. Other than that, thank you for watching today's video. As always, I hope you guys did go to enjoy it, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Peace out, guys.
Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah.